So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xabi Alonso makes the interception. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. He's only too happy to take that back. And it's Messi. That is a great pick out. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a searching pass. And this is Owen. And a chance! No mistake! And just like that, he's into double figures now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Ah, he's given it, tries a shot! It's in! Right back in the game! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Number 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's played through for him. And the through ball, and it's made it... Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 24.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have ourselves a real game here.
There's been a genuine flow to this.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
There is the half-time whistle. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're off again. Kashiwa Resol looking to pass their way through. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ambitious ball here. And that's a good ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Owen. He's shifting through the gears here. And Owen! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Schneider. Xavi Alonso. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a cute ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's in a great position here.
Kashiwa Resol really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's in on goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cannavaro. Xavi. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Owen! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Kashiwa Resol have reclaimed it. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here.
Can he finish? Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Number 8.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Skims one in.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kashiwa Resol finding their passes. Gets into some space. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Kashiwa Reysol complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And now,
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly didn't see this coming. They didn't even walk the walk, never mind talk the talk.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's...
Shot a goal! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that.
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Ernest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that has left him in a heap. Williams. There they go, hunting in packs. Now he's got space here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Casillas claims comfortably. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has a look up.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop. He's having a shot! Road Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Koundé and Jamal. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Vardiol. Azar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckenbauer. Tonali.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Hullet. And here's Griezmann. Goes for a shot! Brilliant from Griezmann! A finish right from the top drawer! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. A case now of complete control. Raul. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. Azar. And here's Raul. Spread it left. Hullet is the team's great visionary. Baresi. Hernes. Baresi.
2 added minutes.
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Williams. Beckham. And this is Raul. Pinches it off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Making their way home on public
Well, they're in a great
transportation
position,
today.
Peter,
Please
so
watch the
why
screen
stop
for
now?
train departure
I would
times
say
from
keep
all
going,
local
keep
major
at it.
stations.
They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the action is back on the way. And he was quick to react. Vardiol. Rashford is onto it in a flash.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
He rises! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! They're back within reach! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right
After
place,
54
right time,
minutes,
easy
it's
pickings.
Number 10, Raul!
So is this the start of a comeback? Beckham. Rashford. And it's Griezmann. Couldn't squeeze it through. Azar. Now it's Owen. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Azar.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Substitution in progress.
Hernes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Hernes. Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Griezmann. That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Raul.
Substitutions taking place.
But there's going to be another change here. Rashford goes short. Tries a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Rashford plays it short. Cross into the box. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Griezmann. Pull it. And the ball's come loose here. He's had it taken off him. And the shot's on here. He shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? Griezmann! And one more try! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So now the difference is 3. The final 5 minutes. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Doué.
There will be 5
Nicely
minutes
weighted
added
ball.
time.
5 minutes to add. And that is expertly dealt with. Rafinha. João Palhinha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Big chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Barcelona are in front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Now that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Sporting are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tchouaméni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now the breakaway. Nicely aimed pass. It's Griezmann! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
15 minutes is number 7, Antoine Griezmann.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer. And here's Griezmann. Oh, good take and a good... And a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Bruyne. Pull it. Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Howson. And Gvardiol. Now it's De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Owen. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Drives it in, tries a shot! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That was easy, almost too easy.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 18, Michael Owen.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Alexander-Arnold. Hoeneß does well to get it back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And back to the goalkeeper. Howson. Tchouaméni. And it's Rijkaard. De Bruyne. And Gvardiol.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No, he refuses to take the bait. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. No way through, so back it comes. De Bruyne. And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please take this opportunity.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Howson gets across to intercept that. Thinks one through. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Now he's got space here. And here's Zico. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Owen. Tchouameni. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And this is Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here. Hones! And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 59 minutes is number 5, Hones.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Vardiol. Just about up to the hour now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bullet. Tchouameni. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Howson calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Back into the middle. That's tidy. Might be danger here. And this is Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rijkaard. De Bruyne. And Vardiol. Now it's Torres. That's an imaginative pass. Gabriel cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Owen tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Howson gets good distance on it. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Sporting, number 18, De Bruyne.
And he's managed to gift it back.
14, Tchouameni.
Can he get it through?
Number 24,
This is Owen.
Number 4, Reinders. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Referee's given a throw. Tries the cut back. Point blank header! No, he can't turn it in. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of
Japan
noise and energy.
against
This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Threads one in, and this is Griezmann. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shoots! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front.
Mbappe totally got a step ahead of everyone else then. He already knew what he was going to do when the ball was on his way, and it was a pleasure to watch him here.
16 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
Japan are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, super ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Probing pass. Now that's well seen too. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rashford looks to be rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chance! It's hit the upright. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Baresi. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well measured. This looks promising. Look at the space here. Real chance! Well, now it's and one more try! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 7, Antoine Griezmann.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Fellow
I think
attendees,
the manager
this is a
should be
lost
pretty happy
children's
that his side
announcement.
managed to come in
Please
on
keep your
level
eyes
terms.
on your
Things
children
seemed to be
during the
going
match
a
at
little
all
against them,
times.
but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Mbappe, and he has been fouled there. Quickly taken, and it's made its way to him. And the ball is out of play. Oh, terrible mistake. Big chance! He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Baresi. That's Beckham. And it's Griezmann. Pull it. Now it's Owen. Can he finish? Well, that is commitment to the cause. And it's been taken short. Ball swung. Climbs up big. Oh, crossbar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Claudio. Rashford. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski has got himself a free kick. Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's in a great position here. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pull it. And it's Beckham. Now Hoeneß. Hoeneß ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That'll be a throw. Granit Xhaka, Rafinha, Olise could try cutting inside here. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hullet, and the pass is intercepted. Rafinha, played out to the left flank. He is through here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution for Japan, number 8, Rafinha. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Messi.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Mbappe, engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Good ball, good take. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Japan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Ernest. Beckenbauer. And he's away. Trossard running with the ball. Shoots! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again. And that may well be that. That is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, how are you? And the shots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Beckham is onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's Griezmann! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Owen. Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the counter is on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out towards the flank. Chance! He scored! Right back in the game! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 41, Esteval!
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's gone loose. Beckham, that's a cute ball. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Lampard, distributed tidily. He is through here. And can he finish it? And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Backward it goes. Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he lines up a cross. Can he finish? There it is! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona take the lead. Lampard, a player who needs no introduction. And he's on his way!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
Decent chance! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
I'm sure they will
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are back on the way. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Elects to cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Hernus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hernus running with the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's real chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. It's a good run down the right. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lampard. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he shoots! And it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is this the start of a comeback? Beckham. Tonali. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That ball looks a good one. Griezmann. And it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior. Played into space out wide. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So time for
Vinicius
change.
Junior.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Looking for options for movement. And that's played in. Shoots! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Number 20.
Dembele. The pass has gone astray. Nice looking ball. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this?
That looks a good ball through.
Great chance! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Mbappe.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and...
It's gone in! He's put through his own net! And that ends it!
Hello, attendees.
Who
This
saw
is a
that
lost
coming? Who
children
saw that? Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's free, he has got space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's picked it, tries a shot! Loose ball, in for the pieces! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And with that, the end! And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners took many risks along the way, but they were rewarded very handsomely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside.